Yo,
Mike ain't say nothing.
Make sure when you record this, you put the donkey face over Chris.
Never
right?
that.
Please.
Never that. Never that, yo. What time is it? It's Chopping It Up time, y'all. Here we go again with another episode of Chopping It Up Sports. But before we start, man, we need y'all to subscribe, like, you know what I'm saying? Hook us up, comment, we'll hit you back. We'll do whatever we gotta do. But like and subscribe, please, man. We really appreciate that. But it's another episode of Chopping Up Sports, and we about to get it cracking. Let's get right to it. But first, let me send an RIP out to Jerry Sloan and his whole family.
Yo, you're not gonna introduce us first?
Yo,
chill, man.
We're not that important this week.
Can I say
right.
RIP?
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
No,
man.
no.
Yes.
We supposed to get ours first.
Yo, I got you, man. Can I hook y'all up?
We're not that important this week.
You see that, man? They see
No
that,
doubt.
man? I can't even give an RIP out yet.
Shout out to Jerry Sloan.
The NBA lost a giant, man, last week, man.
Boss.
Jerry Sloan was a
Boss
giant,
on.
man. You know what I mean? And shout out to Eddie Sutton. NCAA lost a giant too. He just passed away last night.
Don't turn me up, son.
But he's that was it. But I got my co-hosts in the building right here. Co-hosts, not hosts, but hostess. Hostess. I got my dude Aircraft.
What up? What's good, baby? How y'all doing this week?
And I got my guy down in ATL, Mike the barber.
Mike the barber.
Mike Nice.
What's wrong, yo? You don't sound too into that.
I feel slighted.
Feel
Jerry
slighted?
Sloan got shout out before I did.
Jerry Sloan is dead. What do you want to do?
I'm slighted.
You feel slighted?
Ain't do nothing for me.
Damn.
Hey, you know what? And speaking of Jerry Sloan, I would take a page out of your book because it's like F that dude. You know, Deron Williams got fired, man.
Yeah, that was
and
fucked
it turned
up.
around that he wasn't that great.
Who wasn't that
Jerry
great?
Sloan made him.
Oh, yeah,
to
absolutely.
make him great. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
Without
Jerry
him,
Sloan.
you went doo-doo after that.
Trash.
Doo-doo head.
El Poo Poo.
So trash.
It was disgusting.
Ella Poo Poo. Who said that before? Ella Poo Poo.
Oh, no, it was funny back in the days.
Dudes
I
on
don't
the
know
radio
who
used
said
to say that. Ella Poo Poo.
Ella Poo Poo. New York Knicks legend, Georgetown legend, Patrick Ewing has coronavirus. They say these are
best wishes to him.
So yeah, best wish to him and his family. Say he's doing okay. You know what I mean? So far, so good. You know what I mean? But, you know, he still got the coronavirus. And he's up in age. So, you know, he's part of that list. You know what I mean? But we're going to wish him well. And, you know, Pat, we rock with you, man. You know what I mean? Get better. Hope to have you
I
on.
rock with you because you from New York.
Right. He's a Knicks fan because he lives in New York. That's it again? All right.
Yo, Pat, you used to live down the street from me.
Oh, he did?
Real talk.
In Atlanta?
Mm-hmm. In the 80s. In Queens, man.
He did?
Yeah.
When?
That's what I heard.
That was a Crizzle 360 right there.
Was it?
Definitely a conspiracy theory.
That was a Crizzle 360,
But James
man.
Brown lived in the hood, though. James Brown definitely lived in the hood.
All right, but so over the weekend, NASCAR had two races. Well, I think one started Friday, one started Thursday or Friday. Either way, last couple of days they had two races, and Kyle Larson, the young driver who was caught on camera on his FaceTime with his friends, and he said nigga. You know what I mean, the N-word for white folks. He said nigga though. But you know, he won the World of Outlaws race yesterday, and he finished second behind his brother-in-law the day before that. His brother-in-law name is Brad Sweet. He finished second behind him. So obviously he's a good driver.
Yeah, but what context did he say that in? Like,
when he said nigga?
Cussing somebody out? Like,
Nah. He was
he
was on his
cussing
game
somebody
with his boys, and I think his boy stepped away from the screen or did something, and he was like, "Oh, nigga," like you know what I mean?
They're in the privacy of their house. It wasn't like
It wasn't privacy. He's going live.
Wasn't privacy.
It's not
he was
private.
streaming live.
Yes.
People taping, not private.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. That's something.
I mean, you know.
And
He didn't say, like I said, he wasn't out there and marching with
Right.
KKK or anything like that.
I don't
And he
have a
grew up
problem
in
with
hip hop.
Yeah,
I mean, let's
I
be
don't.
realistic. These young
so
white
y'all,
kids.
y'all cool with that? Are y'all cool with that?
Am I cool with it? I don't have
that
a
sounds
problem.
like.
I'm not gonna say I'm cool with it, but I don't have a problem with it because of the context that it was in.
What?
I don't have a problem with it because of the context that it was
So you
in.
cool with it then?
I don't have a problem with it.
I understand what he's
That
saying.
means you cool with it.
No, he's not cool.
no,
He's
I'm not cool
he's
with
not
it.
cool with it, but
Not
he's not
cool with it, but I don't
crucifying
have
him.
a problem
Right,
with it.
exactly. I understand the
Like I ain't
context
gonna
that it was
swing
in.
on you. I ain't gonna swing on you for it, cause you with your homeboys. You don't mean any ill will. That's just like saying, "Yo, my dude," like that, right? Like homeboy, like.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean,
I
in the
think.
context that he used it, yeah.
I think with hip hop has really tainted a lot of things as far as when it comes to the word nigga. To be honest with you, you know what I mean?
Hip hop tainted it.
Made it commercially, if that makes
Oh,
sense.
okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna say
Yeah.
tainted like that, but you know what I'm saying? They made it commercial, and I think a lot of white young kids grow up and they saying nigga because it's in the songs. They not trying to be disrespectful, but it is at the same time.
But saying it in the
is it really
song-
is it being disrespectful if they singing the song?
I mean, for some folks, yeah.
But they singing the song. They not.
Right.
Okay.
They
All
not.
right, hold on. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If you saying the song, if that's one thing. But if you say it with your homeboys, that's another thing, right? It's two different things, right? Or it's the same.
I'll put them in the same because it depends on the context that you're saying it with your boys.
I don't know, man.
If you talking to
I-
if it's two white men talking to each other, and they say it to each other, where's I don't get how is that?
Well, I'm playing devil's advocate. Because
Yeah, and
a
I
lot of
understand,
people
but I
say
just
they
don't-
shouldn't say anything. They,
They
shouldn't say
shouldn't
it anyway.
and I agree with you, but
Like,
I'm not going
yo.
to crucify him because of the context that it was said in.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They shouldn't be
Yeah.
saying it, but it wasn't said directed to someone of a color.
Right.
You know, they was talking to
Okay.
their friends, so they didn't mean it in a negative way. They
Okay.
meant it more of an abrasive, my people's type of way.
Put it like
my
this.
friends.
If they were black, it would have been all right. The fact that he's white is not all right. That's all, man.
That goes without saying.
I know
Yeah.
that. I'm just saying how the contents either way, it doesn't matter how he said it. It was cool with him and his boys.
You think he should say it, Chris? You think it's cool?
Do I think it's cool? When you
Yeah.
don't get caught, anything is cool, I guess, right? When you get caught,
I mean,
it ain't
if
cool.
you so it's cooler to like murder somebody than if you don't get caught.
Yeah, that's what you just said.
Listen, some people don't deserve to be on this lovely planet Earth that we're on.
Okay, now
I'm not the judge and
I'm about
jury
to
of
say,
it.
all right,
You
then.
cool
I'm
with-
not-
cool with
I
Zach
ain't-
getting
So
killed.
who's the judge and the
Cool
jury?
with murderers
Hey,
killing people.
hey, listen, man.
That's
I
crazy.
don't know who the judge and jury is. I just ain't him. I'm just saying. Listen, we all
I'm
know.
not cool with people murdering people. I'm not cool with that and not getting caught. I don't agree with that. Call me what you want, but I don't agree with that at all.
Well, how do you
So
feel
then,
about
so then
the
you don't agree
situation?
with the army then?
Yeah.
Do I agree with the army?
Yeah, you don't agree with that then?
I don't necessarily agree with them either. I
Okay.
don't agree with the
I'm just
government
asking.
doing the things they do.
I'm just asking.
Am I getting too hype or something?
Yeah, a little bit.
a little bit, you know? But hey,
Man, get out of here with
But
that.
you ain't tell me how you felt on it.
You didn't ask.
Well,
You should have asked.
how you
me.
feel on it?
How do you feel
Well,
on it,
I
sir?
think. All right. Well, I got a homeboy, and he's white,
Mm-hmm.
and he says "nigga" all the time, and all the people he grew up around is black.
Yeah.
And I'm a little biased because he says it, and my homeboy was like, "Nah, he just talk like that. It's cool, and that's where he from, and he says it." And then when he's around everybody, I don't want nobody to punch him in the face because he cool, and he's like one of us, you know. So I don't know. I don't know. It's funny when I hear those guys say it, like when they on their games and stuff like that. It makes me feel good that they want to be like us. You know what I'm saying? They want to talk like us. That makes me feel good. It makes me feel like, oh, it's a term of endearment for everybody. It's like saying homeboy.
Right.
But I don't know, man.
I think that's the new
I'm at
wave.
crosswords with it.
I think that's the new wave of it, though. And I mean, I think hip hop has made it an easier transition when it comes to that. When it comes to the N word, when it comes to saying nigga, when it comes to anything, you know what I mean? Like, hip hop has made it. I want to say not acceptable, but
I don't think they made it acceptable. They made it more usable. That's
Okay.
what it is. Because still, you have a problem with when you hear a white guy say the word nigga, even if he's talking to one of his friends that's
Now-
black and he say it, you have a problem with it.
now put it like this, right? I knew he was in trouble,
Yeah.
but I wasn't like, oh shit, you racist piece of shit. I didn't feel that way.
No.
I felt like, oh, you fucked up.
Yeah.
Kyle, you fucked up.
Yeah.
Like
And-
Kyle.
and that's what
you know.
that's
You know. I'm
exactly.
like, this was a classic. This was a classic men's society. You know you don't fucked up, right? You know you don't fucked up.
No.
You brought the beer at when 9:15. Oh, you fucked up. Like he fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't look at him racist.
Right.
You know what I mean? I looked at him like, you a young man that fucked up, and he said nigga.
He said
He
nigga
was playing
on-
a game
Streaming.
because he's white. And you know, it's unwritten rule. It's an unwritten rule. White people cannot say nigga. That's how it go.
Can't say the N word.
Damn, Chris.
That's just how it go.
Because it
is how it
started
goes.
with them for being negative. It was a
Right.
negative term.
Right.
But now it's such a fact where they don't even view it as a negative term no more. They call
And
each
you
other niggas.
and you could tell and you could
That's
tell.
why I said, is it really?
Nah, but you can tell he wasn't used. He was just.
Yeah.
That's how he grew
Bro,
up.
like, bro, that's why I said. niggas
That's
like
how he
bro
grew
right
up.
now.
Yeah.
That's
Like
why I
that.
said depend on the context of he's using it.
He said Nigga instead of Nigger.
Right.
Exactly. He did. He wasn't like
Right.
you fucking nigger. Nah.
Right, yeah, it didn't say that.
He was on the game. He was in the zone. He was looking like this, and he was like, "Oh man, my nigga." Like, you know what I mean? I get it. But when I heard it, I said, "Ah." And then the fuck the
You know
his boys was like, "Damn,
What,
we live." His boy, you hear? His boys like, "Damn, did you hear it?" He said, "Yeah." And we're live. Yeah. They all was like, "Shit."
Yeah, it slipped. Like, so, yeah.
Yeah, it was
alright.
bad. It was bad.
So they knew.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's what
It's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
hard.
Yeah, they knew.
It's kinda hard to do.
Because it slipped, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but being
Yeah.
that they was like, bro, you messed up.
Because they was on air. That was the only reason.
It was live.
Yeah.
It was live.
And you're a NASCAR driver, like, you know what I mean? You're one of the top dudes in this game, yeah, so. But, you know, hey, listen, man, he's working.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is his car black?
Good question. I don't know. Look at his car. See his car.
Black.
Yeah, it might be. See if his
You said
girlfriend. His
what?
girlfriend might be black too. You never know.
What's his name?
No, no.
If his
Kyle
girlfriend black,
Larson.
he can't say it.
If his
said
girl's
it's-
black, he can't say it.
It don't matter if
If
his
it's black-
girlfriend
if his
black,
girl's
but I
black,
don't
he
care what
can't say
color,
it.
he can't say it.
So if you're in a mixed relationship, right? You
No,
can't
can't
like
say it.
you
No.
can't role play.
Nope. I mean, in
No,
your room, what
no.
you're doing in your private room is one thing. Don't take that role play out in the street.
All right, cool.
All right?
Cool. As long as you can role play.
Cool.
His car's black, Mike. His car's black, Mike.
Oh, it's black.
Booyah!
He get a
His
pass.
car's black, yo.
No.
Yes.
No.
His car's black.
No way, his car is black.
Yo, see that?
His car is black. You ever drove?
Oh, his car's black. He ever drove, Mike.
That doesn't mean anything.
I know. I was just
Let's see
acting
if-
a
If
fool.
it was
Yeah.
brown, yeah, but it's
No
black.
way.
Let's see if he got a
He
black
said if it was
girlfriend.
brown, it would be one thing.
If it was brown car, it's different.
Like a fool. It was brown, it's one thing.
Dark brown, like chocolate brown.
Everybody like
car,
black.
yeah.
Oh man,
I don't know what's in this drink today, but
Yeah.
like it's spiked.
we're gonna take a drink for him today on that one. But he's working on getting his reputation back. And when you win, you start. That's a good way to getting your reputation back. When you lose, nobody cares. But when you win, people can say, hey, you know, all right, you made a mistake, move on. So he should be all right, man. You know, he's good to go. He's a
he'll
good
be all
driver.
right.
He's definitely a good driver, though, without question. All right, well, NBA is in talks to resume playing at a Disney complex. I don't know how that's gonna work with no fans. A little
Don't
bit
need
of,
'em.
little bit of media. I guess I don't know how it's gonna work, but I mean, like everybody else, it's better. I'd rather have sports than not have sports right now. So
Me too.
if that's is what we have to do, then I'm all for what I'm gonna do. I'm all for it. Like I'm all in then. You know what I mean?
Definitely, I'm with it too.
You in, Mike?
All in.
All in.
All in.
I don't need to see sport. I want to see some ball, man.
I'm with you
I wanna
there.
see some sports. I was watching
Yeah.
golf today. I mean, I watch golf anyway, but
Oh, speaking
Watching
of
golf
golf.
today.
Speaking of golf, man. So all week there was so much trash talking between Phil Mickelson and Tom Brady versus Peyton Manning and Tiger Woods, right? There was so much trash talking, going back and forth. Zoom trash talking, Twitter trash talking. It was a bunch of trash talking. But in the end, Tiger and Peyton came through. Woo! Oh, but was it, how much was it? 20 million in charity they built up?
yes, I'm like,
Get that money. Good
Mad
job.
money
good
merch.
job.
Good
Mad
job,
money
dudes.
merch.
Good job, Tiger. Good job, Peyton, man. We rooted for y'all. I rooted for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady's Boston.
Thanks to Phil and Tom too, man. It was a good show.
It was,
Today.
alright.
If you watched it, it was good. It was entertaining today.
It was. I do like
Good
Phil.
day in the chat.
The
I
hefty.
didn't watch it.
He's the hefty lefty.
You didn't watch
You
it?
didn't watch it?
No.
Come on,
I'm
bro.
sorry to hear that. You missed it.
Hey, you missed a good
You
one.
watched it, Chris? Chris, you watched it?
A little bit.
All right.
I couldn't watch the whole thing. I was cutting here, but I did see. I did have it on.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? Gotta have something on, bro. You know what I mean?
You right. You didn't see it either.
Sky here, man. He's a hater, man. The Jets, my Jets just signed Joe Flacco, former Super Bowl MVP, as a backup role. That was good right there. We need a legitimate backup. You know what I mean?
J-E-T-S.
Speaking of the Jets, you know what they're going to do with Jamal Adams?
J-E-T-S.
I hope keep him. Hope they don't. They better not get rid of him. He's our best defensive player. Better not get rid of his ass.
Yeah, he want to get paid now.
I
got
suggest
2
they
more
pay
years.
him.
They got other people they need to pay before him to secure him.
Listen, man.
Keep a good team.
Listen, man. You gotta have that guy on your team. He's a beast.
I
He's a
agree.
must-to-have on your defense. Trust me.
But what are you going to do if you can't pay the other people to keep him in that beast?
Listen,
You're going to
man.
have one beast and nothing else?
It's where the GM he gets paid. Do your job. Figure out. Bring some talent in there. Work it out. But you gotta keep Jamal Adams, rather. You gotta keep him. Without question. Northwestern High School in Miami, Florida, I think it is, or just in South Florida, right? The football coach, Max Edwards, got suspended due to, they say teams, allegedly had practice. Now, this is the last.
Y'all dudes is this allegedly stuff.
Yo, man.
Every week
Listen,
y'all is
listen,
something
man.
allegedly.
All right, yo, he had
Every
practice.
week y'all gotta say it allegedly.
He had
Yo,
practice.
say it happened, man. This is what happened.
But he wasn't there.
I wasn't there.
Listen, man, we go
Never
by
there.
off. Listen, this
We
is the
never
shit.
there, Chris,
Mike,
but we
guess what, man?
everywhere.
You got sometimes you gotta go by believe nothing of what you hear, half of what you see, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
I agree.
In our case, we gotta believe a half of what we hear, not nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
It has to be half and half for us. All right. So hey, all right.
When was he playing
he had-
practice?
Huh?
He had practice when?
I guess last
During the
week
oh.
during the coronavirus. He had
Crap,
practice.
you didn't see the article? You
Huh?
didn't read the article?
No, I didn't read
You
the
didn't read the
article.
article?
I didn't read when the practice was. I heard the story, but I didn't read when the practice was.
You heard the story before Chris told you?
No, I looked up the story after Chris
So how
told
you
me.
heard? What?
Chris told me about the story earlier when we was going over the show.
But this is good news, though. Either way, though, man. Either way.
I ain't saying that. I just want to know if he did his homework.
What do you think about this guy getting
Hold on.
suspended for having practice?
Wait a minute. You want to know if I did my
No,
homework? What you
I
did?
didn't see it. I didn't see
Okay,
it.
all
I
right
didn't read
then.
either.
Did you even read anything on it?
No.
Okay then.
I'm getting the smoke from Chris, allegedly Chris.
Go ahead, man. Last week he.
Yeah, so last week he had practice. Now he got suspended. Well, I want to say, I think last week he got suspended. I don't know when the practice was, but he got suspended for having practice. And I think it's crazy to me, man. You know what I mean? Like, you suspend a guy for having practice because this is football. So obviously the parents consented to this. The parents came out. Somebody had to drive these kids there. They ain't all ride their bikes with pads and cleats and shit to get to practice. They ain't all walk. So parents had to know and give them permission to,
The
you know.
parents don't care. In Florida, they COVID. They be at the beach. That doesn't. They don't care. They doing whatever they want
Well, if they ain't
Right, so why he got
suspended?
suspended then?
because it's a social distancing thing. That's why you can't have them playing together.
Okay, you stop
Right?
the practice, but do you suspend the man? I don't believe in that.
Yes. Suspend
man.
his ass.
Yeah, he's
Because he
serving
shouldn't
the
have done
suspension
it.
now. School is out. I hope he's serving the suspension right now. School out. By the time he come back, he's back good.
No, it's no suspension now.
What?
Nah, not now. During like when
They
when
don't
you
have
do
school in
stuff.
Florida. They got school in Florida?
It's over, man. Y'all dudes is the only one in school.
Right.
Oh, we're not in school.
So why is he suspended then?
Kids are in school.
Who? What kids is in school? Down there? Your kids is in school. I was not in school.
They not online school, crap.
Yeah, they online school.
Don't suck your teeth, Jamaican. Is they on study
Bomba Clyde.
on school online?
They taking online classes, yes.
Right. So come on, man. Don't
Yeah.
But-
don't
so,
try
but-
to come at
wait,
me like this.
so,
man.
Mike, you
You can
saying-
play Skelly if you want.
Wait, Mike. So you
What?
saying the coach who had just coached his team to the last 3-year state championship should be suspended because he held practice with his team?
What if the kids get sick, Chris? Then what?
Then why they
know
parents
what you-
let,
I know
why,
what you gonna say.
why they parents let him out
They
then?
didn't get sick.
But the parents agreed
The
to
parents
it.
let him out, Mike.
The parents are dumb. They shouldn't be doing this.
So let's get this on correct. So Mike, you're saying that the parents in Florida A dumb?
I said that. Yes, I did say that.
Just wanna
I'm
make sure.
saying.
Just want to make
Now,
sure.
I don't mean. I don't literally mean they're dumb, but I'm just saying they conceded to it because everybody now is saying, yo, after COVID, it's almost like a joke now. Everybody's back outside, but my man PE is sitting there laying in bed sick with the COVID, so it's not over.
It's not
so,
over.
Huh?
It's not over. Far from over.
Right. But that's the whole thing. Even though the parents consent because everybody's tired of being in the house. And they're like, yo, forget that. We're not sick. Let the kids play. Let them play. Let them. They doing that. And he got caught. And this is what happens.
So you think he should be
He get
suspended?
caught.
Damn, coach your team.
You gotta make an example out of him. What if those kids, what if those, 6 of those kids get it? Then what? Then what? I want to know what y'all gonna do then. What y'all gonna say then?
I'd be like,
You
shame on the
shouldn't have
damn
did it.
parents. Why you let your kid out?
Yo, what? Yeah.
Yo, listen.
That ain't my fault. That ain't my kid.
Both of them is
Yo.
at fault. The parents
Yo.
and the coach.
Listen, man.
All right. So now we go back to shit. He suspended.
No.
But when the parents, if they get sick, you're gonna say, yo, those parents' fault and the coach's fault. He shouldn't be suspended.
Listen, man.
You suspending the parents?
Nope.
I said he shouldn't be suspended.
Oh, he shouldn't.
He shouldn't.
No, he should. I don't think he should have been.
Because the kids are suffering. The kids are gonna suffer with the suspension because you might have the assistant coach, but he ain't gonna call practice. Ain't gonna be no practice because it's not supposed to be practice.
I don't think he should be suspended. I mean, listen, man.
Where's the discipline? What's the discipline then, Chris?
I don't know.
Don't you discipline these people?
This is all new shit. So everything is being made up on the fly. Oh, let me suspend you. Oh, let me do this. Oh, you can't do this. You can't do. Everything is on the fly. They started with it's 6 feet away. Now it's 13 feet away. Oh, they started
Nah, I
with.
didn't hear that 13 feet.
Man,
I
that's
didn't
on the
hear
news.
that.
It's on the news every day out here, man. Trust me, man. 13 feet now. Oh, it went from now you can get it on your shoes and it's all type of shit, man.
No, they took it, and that's another thing. And you made a good point because we don't know what's going on. So why do you have those kids out there
I agree.
playing against each other?
Why the parents let him listen? I'm
Stop
a parent.
saying that. Stop. I know the parents did it. Oh, right. We know the parents are dumb. I'm gonna say it again. Parents shouldn't consent to those things.
Oh, so this is one of
But
those things.
it's not
one of-
scary to you.
So it's one of the things we gotta
Very
save.
scary to me,
We gotta
like-
save. We gotta save the people from. We gotta save the coach
People.
from himself, or we gotta save the
Gotta-
parents from their kids, or kids
Sometimes
from their
you do.
parents.
Yeah, sometimes you do. Sometimes
Listen,
you do.
Yeah. Yes.
Sometimes you do. That's what
Some
they did
people
saving
need
us from
guidance.
ourselves, shutting down the city.
So you're gonna punish the coach, but you're not gonna punish the parents.
He called the practice. The parents didn't call the practice.
How you know? How you
Are
know
you
the parents
kidding
ain't
me?
say, "Yo, listen, we want
How
our
you
kids
know?
want to
Well,
practice. We trying to win a
alleg-
state championship again."
Okay.
My kid's a
allegedly-
senior. Wait, my kid's a
allegedly the
senior.
coach called
I want him to
practice.
win a state championship. This is good.
Who they playing against though?
I don't know. I don't know.
And that's the
Nah.
only thing I have with that too. Like you practicing now, but when are you practicing for what? Football season is when?
I don't know
Few
about
months
Florida's
away.
schedule. Florida shit, I don't know.
Still
They
a
might
few
be all
months
year
away.
round for all I know. Florida, they breed football players.
Yeah, they do.
Football players is born in Florida. It's every year some ill dude comes out of Florida.
That's true.
Crazy, but I mean, listen, man, it's everybody's fault. It's the parents' fault and the coach's fault. I guess the coach shouldn't entice the parents to say, "Hey, bring your kid, let your kid come outside with me," right?
Yeah.
That's what it was. They said, "Hey,
That's
take
what
him,
he said.
take him. I don't want this motherfucker here anyway." That's what it is. It has to be that, right?
No.
You know.
That no. Anyway, man. Ex-NFL player Ryan Leaf arrested on domestic battery charge. He's also a ESPN college football analyst too.
Lock his ass up. If it's true.
If it's true.
If it's true, lock his ass up.
But
Lock him up.
what was the battery?
Why?
Let's look at the battery.
You know what happened? You know what
Our
happened?
stat guys get it. Look at the battery charge. Josh, what did he say? What happened with him, please?
You don't have the charges?
I don't know. He might have just shook her. Who knows?
Oh.
Oh, he might have just been acting crazy and.
He ain't acting. Battery ain't an acting.
All right, my bad.
There's some physical act going on there.
Right, but what happened? Was he retaliating?
We got half story from Chris today.
Hey, whoa.
We got half story. We just got his name.
We can't blame
Whoa.
Chris because
Whoa.
you didn't do your homework.
Time out.
I wasn't aware of this story, sir.
Time out, man.
Me either.
When I looked up the story,
Again,
It seems like you're not aware of any of these stories.
When I looked up the story,
Nah.
they didn't give
I'm
too
trying-
many
I'm trying-
details.
You
Whoa,
wasn't in
time
the
out.
shop when we was talking about this?
He wasn't on the
I'm
phone.
trying to provide clarity, brother.
First of all, this was a report that I read, and that's what they said. They didn't give any details yet. All they said was afterwards that he bonded out for $5,000. That's it. They didn't go into what
no
happened.
detail. Oh, okay.
They didn't give any details, so I did my homework to the fullest.
I apologize.
I don't think. Nah, I ain't gonna make nothing up. Nah, I ain't.
See, even Boss Dawn backed me up. They didn't give any more information on what happened.
Chris, I'm with you, man. It's just that guy next to you. He's just saying stuff.
The guy next to me, just saying
The
stuff.
6'6" guy next to you.
Oh, the 6'6" guy.
6'6" guy next to
6'6"
you.
guy.
Yeah, man. I thought you 6'8", man.
Yo,
You been
no,
lying
it's
on-
a rumor.
I'm lying.
It's a
I ain't
rumor.
known since high school.
Hey, yo, it's a rumor out here. I did my homework and I went to walk for him. But it's a rumor out here that Crafton Ferguson is not 6'8".
Wow.
They say he gave himself 2 inches.
You gave yourself 2
He
inches?
like he's 6'9". They're like, yo, he might be 6'5". I'm 6'4". He
Ladies and
was
gentlemen,
like an inch taller than me,
we're
right?
gonna measure Crafton Ferguson
That we gonna
next
do.
episode, so everybody can see.
Yo, man, I'm
Boom.
with you, kid. I'm with you, 6'8".
And
I'm gonna still
discussion.
call you 6'8".
Hey man, you 6'8"?
Even when you're on
6'8"?
your can and you hunched over because you don't do yoga and your back start going down, you go down, I'ma still say you 6'8".
I ain't gonna be hunching. I'm gonna start doing yoga just for you.
Copy.
Yo, stand tall, brother.
I stand tall all the time.
All the time.
Hey, 6'8", brother.
I'm worried about my guy. I like this guy. I've been liking him since college. Kevin Love, man. Kevin Love is dealing with a little mental illness, and he has, obviously, for a couple of years. And I'm worried about the guy. You know what I mean? He's in the house. There's no sports. There's no outlets for him. Like, you know.
Not just him. I'm worried about everybody with a mental illness.
Well, I mean,
Michael Vick
I'm
said
just-
something the other day. He was going through it too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because Michael Vick going through it, and being in the house and his quarantine he ain't dealing with it good.
It's amazing how, you know, I know mental illness is real, but it's amazing how the rich are complaining about they can't get out.
Yo,
Yeah.
why? Because they're rich.
Well, let me
They
explain. Let me
shouldn't
give you a little
complain.
example. Let me give you a little example. You ready?
Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
Because they have the illest gyms in their crib, majority of them. They have movie theaters in their cribs. They have pools, basketball courts, tennis courts. Some dudes, I be looking at Instagram, got 12 acres.
And
What you mean you can't get outside?
I don't think the majority have 12 acres.
I don't think the majority. And
Oh.
I believe the outside doesn't mean they want to be on their property. They're used to their property.
Right.
They're used to that.
They want to get out,
Get out, you
mingle.
know what I mean?
They used to standing on couches,
Listen, man,
popping bottles.
with mask up, glove up, you could get around, drive around.
Where you gonna go?
Listen,
Not
man,
the same.
go get you a coffee, go do something. That's anything that's open.
On the ocean.
Yeah, walk your feet.
Water.
Yeah.
Get on the jet ski.
Walk in the water with your shoes off. Do something. I don't care what you do, but I just you know I just find it hard. Like for me, like when I hear rich people complain about COVID-19, I'm sorry. You know what I mean?
Yo, man, you
I'm
kind
just
of
sorry.
sound like Jason Whitlock a little bit.
No, because
Yeah.
Like,
Jason.
you like, yo, why LeBron get to complain? You know, he's a millionaire. He shouldn't complain about being black.
No, that's stupid.
That's how you sound.
That's just dumb.
Yeah, but
That's just dumb.
But listen
I-
to your argument. Because they rich, they complaining. They shouldn't be complaining about COVID.
That's not what I said. Whoa. You see how you putting words in my mouth? I said I have a problem with that. I didn't say they shouldn't be complaining. I just feel like, dude,
Why-
man,
okay, why they
like
shouldn't be
difference.
complaining then?
you
What's
live
the
in
violation?
you live in the upper class. You're
They're
the
used
upper
to that.
upper.
They're used to that. They're used to
Alright,
that.
well, get more used to it then. Get more acquainted with your rich house. Do things that you wouldn't normally do. Do something else. Like be creative, man. Like come on, man.
But what if they not creative, Chris? What if they not creative? That's because they got more money don't mean that they can't be. First of all, no, and this is a whole nother thing. You just because they come from the neighborhood, like where I'm from, Jamaica, Queens, right? That's where I'm from.
Right.
In the city, most of us are from there. That's why I always say we're the majority. That's part of the minority. You know what I'm saying? Because with as far as like financially, but nah, kid, that's just not fair, man. It's not fair to put people in a different category because they rich. I just don't
With their
believe that.
sickness. Yeah.
Right? I don't. Wait, we talking about mental health. Go ahead, finish.
Not good. I mean, I just feel, you know, I play like this, man. I was talking about Kevin Love, and I'm like, you know, He's dealing with a lot right now. He's in the mental. He's got quarantine. We all quarantined right now, pretty much, and he's having a hard time dealing with it. You know what I mean? And you brought up Michael Vick. You know, and I don't mean numb as far as people who got mental illness. I'm talking about the rich who don't have mental illness. Let me be clear. I'm not talking about people who have other, you know what I'm saying, ailments. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the guys who are healthy and rich and still, oh my God, this is driving me crazy.
Because they can't do nothing, Chris.
I could see them really being more upset.
Yeah,
or
man,
more,
they can't go out and do all the things that they
because
used
they
to
can do way more than what we can do. Way more. They financially free. They can do way more. So I could really see them really being like, damn, I'm locked up here. I could be going to Rome and shit. Brazil, I could be anywhere.
Yeah.
Listen, man, you're not on the unemployment line.
So
Nobody
You're not waiting on line to get free food. That's real stress. Don't talk about. I don't want to hear about your rich stress. I don't want to hear that, man. I'm sorry, man.
Well,
I really
guess
don't.
what?
I really don't want to hear
People
about
that's
that.
online, they outside.
Yeah.
And they gotta do it. And they got exactly.
Yo, they outside, correct?
They outside, exactly. But these dudes complaining. They got their $12 million, $15 million mansion, and you complaining.
Everybody don't have that.
You
Chris.
get wait.
Everybody
You
don't
live
have that,
it.
and they're not complaining about what their houses, what they have. They complaining that they can't go out and do things and
Listen,
enjoy
man.
life the way that the rest of us is complaining.
Listen, man. Listen.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
Shut the hell up. I don't want to hear that. Buck up, cause we are.
And just because you rich,
We complaining about the
you
same
ain't
thing.
poor-minded.
I ain't hear
just-
you
could be
post one
poor-minded.
Instagram. I ain't seen none of us post one Instagram complaining about fucking COVID-19. Not
Cool.
one. You
Cool.
put you put an Instagram post up.
About
Oh,
COVID-19?
Yeah.
Oh, for what?
exactly. You might. But oh, it's such a hard struggle.
So you trying to say no poor people put up nothing about COVID-19?
It's not what I'm saying. I'm
So,
asking
but-
the people. I'm asking
but
you guys.
You just said that. But
I'm
like,
asking,
you made
did you
sound-
put it up?
No, I didn't.
All right then. You doing good?
No.
So why you ain't put it? Why you ain't post up like this?
Because I don't want to post up. Because I didn't post.
Right.
Because I didn't want to post up.
Because you
They
know what?
want to post
'Cause
up.
I'm gonna do it for you. Because you.
I'm feeling a lot
you
of
know what?
anxiety
You
these
put
days.
it. You put an H in your chest. And you just handle it. Correct? I'm gonna give you a
Everybody
prop.
ain't like that.
But everybody's not handling it.
Listen.
There's plenty of people out here complaining that they stuck in the house and can't do nothing. And I'm not talking about rich people. I'm talking about poor people.
I get
They
it,
got
man.
no money to do nothing.
I get it. I feel they struggle. I understand they
so
struggle.
why you can't feel the rich person struggle?
Can't
It's the
feel the rich
same
man
thing.
struggle.
Fuck no. I can't feel no
That-
rich person problems. Get the hell out of here.
That's not happening, but it's the same thing.
It's the
more
same
relative.
thing. It has nothing to do with money. This has
Yes, it
nothing-
does, man.
How?
No, it does not, Chris.
does
Are you crazy?
How does being stuck in your house and can't go nowhere have to do with anything with money? It's not because
You don't have
poor.
to worry about working.
That's not what they
Other people got to
complain
worry about stress.
Chris,
Other people
Chris.
are stressed out about.
Chris,
I don't got.
Chris.
Wait. Look what the rich are stressed about. I can't go out and do shit and spend my money and do what the fuck I want to do and
Isn't that
fuck
the
everybody
same
because I'm
people
used
do?
to telling everybody fuck
You know
you
what?
and I do what I want to do. Now compared to people getting laid off at the drop of a dime.
But
wait.
But no.
That's
But
something
you're giving
different.
two different arguments now. You complaining about a rich man saying, "Oh, I can't go out." What about the poor person saying they can't go out? Put that comparison together.
I'm with them.
All right,
I'm
then,
with them
so
all
then-
day.
So then that's the same thing. The
But
rich
why
person
you
has
with
the
them,
same
though?
Listen,
same argument. They
no.
can't go out.
I'm
the same
not-
way the poor person can't go out. That's the argument.
Listen, man, I'm not giving them that. Shut up. You're rich. You don't want.
Yo, you a
we got poor
Whitlock.
people arguments right
Mr.
here going on.
Whitlock.
We don't got. I don't want to hear rich people arguments. Get out of here. When we poor, you say anything? No.
Yo,
Mike ain't
Marcus,
say nothing.
Chris Lock.
Make sure when you record this, you put the donkey face over Chris.
Never
All right?
that.
Please.
Never that. Never that, yo.
Put his face on that Jay Whitlock.
Let me tell you
face.
something right now.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something right now. When I get rich, God forbid something's ever happen again, I would not be saying shit. You know
You
why?
still not.
Because
You
I
still
am
not.
blessed.
What?
To be I'm blessed to have my health, and I'm blessed to be filthy rich still, and I'm blessed that my
What does
family's
that-
good.
What does
Man,
that have to do with you
I'm
being
not gonna
quarantined?
be
Are you
on there
complaining
saying, you know,
Are
I
you
can't
complaining
go
now,
outside.
Chris?
I'm looking crazy. I need a haircut. Fuck out of here. What's next,
But
man?
Chris,
Let me
are
go
you
next,
complaining
man.
now, though? Are you complaining?
Kevin Love,
now?
man, I'm rooting for you, bro. Get better, man. If you feeling better, Michael Vick, you too, bro. Anybody dealing with mental health issues during
Yes,
this time,
please.
yo,
that
get
had
better,
nothing to do
seek some help, get better, man. But you rich folks, deal with it. I don't want to hear that shit, yo. Get out of here, man. And if you caught it, sorry, I feel bad for you. We didn't catch you out here complaining about
Excuse
shit.
me.
Yeah,
Words
man.
on the show just expressed by Crizzo is Crizzo thoughts only.
A lot of people feel that way. People's mad at Rick Ross for fucking putting up that he bought a fucking car. I mean, come on, man. They mad about what he do with his own money.
By the way, party people out here, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to us.
Please. Pretty please.
Thank you.
Thank you very
We
much.
need it. Thank you.
Lance Armstrong documentary came on today, man.
We didn't get to see it.
I
That's
ain't
all
get
we
to
can
see
tell
it,
you.
but I love Lance Armstrong, man. Lance Armstrong didn't do no wrong to me. I don't give a fuck if he juiced up. Lance Armstrong has done more for fucking cancer than any drug they could ever fucking put out there, man. That's just real stuff,
Because he
man.
had it.
Yeah.
If he didn't have it, he wouldn't.
That's true too.
Yeah, and
That is 100%
does that mean?
true.
What
does that mean?
He would, if his balls wasn't on fire, kid, he would not be talking about cancer
oh my
at
god.
all.
Okay,
But he did do a lot for it, but
Yeah,
he
he did.
cheated. He cheated.
Mike, man.
He cheated, man.
Listen.
You can't cheat.
Listen, he cheated for the greater good. It's not. It wasn't. I cheated.
He didn't cheat for the greater good.
Yeah, he did.
Cheated for the greater good of his own
did.
selfishness.
Of his own
That's
self.
what he cheated. That's what he cheated.
What was the
Listen,
greater
Not for the
good?
greater good of mankind.
To
He
show
cheated
that
to
you
get
can do it
himself-
after cancer.
For himself.
No, for
Yeah,
everybody.
pump up with full of
Live strong.
steroids,
But you was
yeah.
cheating.
Live strong.
You was cheating, so you
Live
was giving these people
steroid.
false
Chris.
hope.
Listen,
Oh my God.
was he?
I'm dying.
He was,
Was he?
if you cheating.
What?
Listen, man.
You had everybody believing
So
you
if he
was doing that on your own
wait.
ability.
So if he saved somebody's life,
Yeah.
that's false hope. If he gave somebody the strength to keep on going and keep on pushing through chemo, through anything they're going through,
That's-
right?
but hold on,
Wait,
hold
if some kid is dying right now, and back in the day, and they were saying, Lance Armstrong did it, I'm gonna keep on going. They lived, right?
Right.
That's not better than some
But
drug that they push on these kids.
Hold on. What did they say? Lance Armstrong did what? So I'm doing. I'm going dope too.
I don't know. He ain't
Oh,
saying
all
that.
right
Maybe
then.
giving
So
him
they're
a-
not saying, "Oh, Lance Armstrong dope," so I'm gonna do it. No.
I'm not.
Oh,
saying-
I'm inspired by him, the running and the 7 championships, the Tour de France. Yeah, I'm inspired by that.
Right.
But then you hear, "Oh, he was doping." Oh, I'm not.
Well, guess what? So now you ain't gonna die. You good
That's
now.
a big
You
letdown.
live.
That's a big letdown.
It's a
man.
big letdown.
It's
A big letdown.
Major letdown.
Hey,
when
man.
you find out that your idol who was winning all of these, find out he was doping to win.
Hey, man.
What would you say if you found out Mike Tyson was doping and you was loving him, or Jordan? What would you say?
Yo,
man?
I was just gonna say, don't use Mike name like that, yo. Not Michael Jordan, yo.
I'm just saying.
What
What,
if Tyson
what
was
would
dope?
you say? What,
Yeah.
what would you say, Chris?
You
So
found
what-
out he was doping. That's the reason why he was knocking out all those people like that.
What would you
What
say?
would you say? You'd be like, oh, he's a fraud.
You ready? You ready
Why-
for this?
I don't give a fuck.
You ready for this? I come from the town called.
Oh,
Oh,
If
yeah.
you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. You heard? If you not cheating, you ain't trying.
I don't know what town that is.
I don't
That's
know
not-
that
That's the
either.
town of the Boston. I mean, the New England Patriots. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Ain't nobody mad at them. They cheated and they got
Everybody-
caught.
Everybody mad at them.
Ain't nobody
He
mad
said
at
ain't
them.
nobody mad at them.
Ain't nobody mad at them.
Yo, man.
They ain't nobody mad at
so
them
ain't
at all.
nobody mad at the Red Sox either. I mean, the Red Sox, White Sox, one of them Soxes. I don't.
Whoever
Chicago.
cheated, man.
Boston, yeah.
Boston.
They all
Boston.
listen, man. Hey, listen, you got caught, man. How many? You don't think? Was you really mad? Were you really mad at Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa when the home run race was on? Hell no, I was tweeting
Yes.
every night.
Yeah, hold on. Yes.
I was mad when they got caught.
You really was mad.
Yeah.
Really, you was really with
Yeah,
tight.
I wasn't mad at him because I ain't a big baseball fan, but
Yeah, I wasn't
If
a
it
big
was
baseball
somebody-
fan,
if
but
it
I'm
was
like, when the race was going on, it was cool. It was going on, but then when you find out they was dope, and you like, come on.
Cheaters?
Yeah, come on. No wonder y'all
Cheaters
hate way
never
more
prosper.
than everybody else. That ain't competitive. Like, I'm supposed to feel like, oh, they did something good and they was doping to do it?
Cheating.
Yeah.
I feel you, man.
whack. That's just whack to me.
Yeah.
Man.
It's
You know.
entertainment.
It's
I
sad.
mean, Lance Armstrong made a lot of money for Nike, man. He did his thing. But when I
And
found
he
out
made,
he was doped up,
and if he made a lot of money, guess how much Nike made?
But it ain't
They
about
made-
what
I
Nike-
they
just
made
said, I
triple.
just said he made a lot of money for
Yeah.
Nike.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought you say
yeah.
no. I thought you say he made a lot of money from Nike.
No, made for Mike.
Oh,
What
hell
Nike?
yeah! Listen, man, he made a lot of money for cancer.
Yeah.
Let's be real, man.
But he
Why-
cheated.
Yeah, by lying.
Right. So now, does his what's name?
Did it really go to cancer?
Does his doping? Does
You
his
know
doping?
that?
Wait, does his doping
Allegedly.
outweigh the positive things he's done?
No.
No, it doesn't outweigh the positive.
All right then,
things.
Lance, you
What-
my
what-
motherfucker
when
then.
you saying what positive things? Not the winning.
Listen,
You talking about everything else
I'm talking
after
about,
off the court?
Sports is
off
not.
the bicycle?
Yo, the sports is not. That's an aftermath when you talk about what he's done for cancer,
no,
what the
hold on,
money
hold on,
he's
hold on.
raised,
No,
the
no,
research.
No. Because the sports is what was able to get him there, and you cheated to get to that status to be able to do those things.
All right, so cancer. Wait. So the cancer research, you get the money back? Nike ain't giving that money
It
back.
ain't about them giving the money back. It's how you was able to get there. You cheated to be able to get
Listen,
that status
man.
to get there, Chris.
Right.
That's
And-
it. So
and-
basically what you're saying, everybody should cheat to get to that status.
Right.
If it's gonna help people with cancer, cheat. The fuck, man?
I mean, you
Cheat.
can't
What about the people that he's competing against? That ain't cheating.
Oh, hey, man.
Are they helping cancer?
Are you helping cancer? Nope. There you have it. They're not helping cancer. So what are we talking
Is
about?
there a cure for cancer?
Huh?
No.
Is there a cure for
No.
Not that I know of yet. But hey.
Yeah, me.
All he did was donate money to help
as
this
they help-
study.
Whoa. Don't say he don't. He raised
He
millions
lined
and
pockets.
He
That's what
raised
did.
millions
He
of dollars
lined
for the
pockets.
millions
study.
and
Is there a
millions of
cure?
dollars. Nike made millions and
So
millions
Chris,
of
it's
dollars,
alright to
yo.
cheat?
Listen, man. You hear
Is
what
it
I
alright?
said?
Let me ask you a question. If you was racing against him and you found out you came in second, and you just lost him and he was doping,
And they found.
and you're gonna be like, yo, you made a lot of money for cancer, so it's alright, yo.
No, because I got my
Give my
first
second
place.
place trophy.
I got my first place
No,
when they
you
found out
came
he
in
was
second.
doping.
You came in second
Right,
place.
but after
You
they found when
you
they found
came
out he
in
was doping.
second place.
Right, but after
Chris,
they found out he was
Chris.
doping, I got my shit. I'm good.
So you got it on the default.
No.
Yeah,
He
you
cheated.
did. You got it on the default.
No, he cheated.
But you just said cheating is alright.
I said if you're trying to cure cancer, it's all right
But
with me.
was he cheating to try to cure cancer? Was that his ultimate goal? I'm gonna cheat so I
no,
can cure cancer.
no, it was not.
So
Nah, I
that's
think-
not of a part of it.
I think it was.
That's
I
something
think
that
it was
came
more
after.
winning. I think it was more winning, but it definitely played a part in
The
it.
cancer had nothing to do with it. The
Yeah, it
cancer
did.
came in
Yeah.
after.
He's-
After he did not start cheating to support cancer.
Yo, he said in an interview after you had cancer, was it easy to take this dope? He said, yeah, it was easy.
Yeah, because it
Fuck
was
outta here. I
sick.
done beat death. I'm
Right.
good.
Right after cancer,
what
it's
more could you
easier
do to
take
me?
that. It's easier. Exactly.
Yeah, he said I beat
He
them.
said, I beat death. Fuck out of here. Stick me. I'm good. Listen,
Right.
I'm not saying go do it, Kraft. I'm saying Lance Armstrong's bad doesn't outweigh his good. I'm sorry. What he's done good, his good is way past his bad. Way outdone his bad, yo. You know, if people, people might not like it. I get it. I understand. He cheated. I do. I understand, Kraft. Will I be upset if I came in second place and I didn't get my first place trophy? Yeah, I'll be tight. But guess what?
He helped cancer.
There you go. I wasn't helping
No,
cancer.
Chris.
I
No.
wasn't- I ain't helping cancer. Lance Armstrong is.
Respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully.
When he won that first Tour de France, was he helping cancer?
I'm not sure.
No.
I don't
The
think
second? No.
He's helping cancer ever since then. Ever since every race.
No.
Every race.
No. Because he wasn't big. He wasn't that big then. He wasn't helping cancer then. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we can look it up.
Nigga was
Yeah.
in 14th place, 27th place.
Yeah, we can look it
Chris,
up, man.
Chris is bugging out. you know.
Listen, man, he
Cheating
won
is
7
good.
years in a row, man.
We got to keep an eye on this
Was
dude, yo.
you locked in?
Huh?
Was you locked in?
Locked in when?
Yo, listen.
When he had the
Yo,
when he was racing?
Yo, you know what's so crazy about?
What's that?
You know what's so crazy about everything when people find out about people are doping? Oh, it's so fucked up. It's so
It
this
is.
and so that, right? But guess what?
What?
Everybody rode that motherfucker wave till the wheels fall the fuck off.
But they didn't know he was doping until and when
You-
they
who
found he
didn't?
was doping.
Who
when they found-
did-
Wait,
yo,
time
who-
out.
time out.
Wait,
Who-
when they found out he was doping, they were still riding the wheels.
Fuck out of hell, yeah. Everybody was riding the wheels, man.
What's
They
wrong
ain't
with-
stop.
What's wrong with this
They
dude?
They
yo?
didn't stop.
What's wrong with
They
this
was
dude?
disappointed.
Yo,
Every
you
time.
think
Look
Mark?
at his endorsements.
Yo, you think they didn't know Mark McGuire?
Yo, listen. When they found out he was doping, they were stripping this man of everything. I don't know what Chris talking
You know how
about. They
many
was riding
kids he
with
let down?
They
everything.
Dog,
Huh? Dorsman stripped.
when they found out.
When they found out.
And we came, but they knew before that.
So how you wait? Listen what you
Oh,
just said.
man.
You heard what Chris said? When they
Crab.
found out, but they knew before that.
Crab.
He got
No,
a
when they
point.
making it
Chris
public.
just said.
Listen, no, listen,
He got
no,
a point.
my bad. You
That's
right,
what
no.
he's saying.
Let me correct myself. Not when they found out, but when it became real big, yeah. But you don't think people knew already
Right.
that he was doping?
No.
Somebody had to give it to him.
Somebody
He
knew.
ain't come with the drug.
Of course,
Right.
somebody
What-
knew
what
he
my
was
thing-
doping, but that Nike didn't know he was doping. The world didn't know he was doping.
Hey man, listen man, I don't believe that shit.
You think the world knew he was
No,
doping?
no. I believe Nike
Not
knew
the
he was
world.
doping.
You believe Nike knew he
Right.
was doping?
Somebody at Nike knew.
How?
Yeah.
Why would somebody at Nike know that he's doping? All you're doing is paying for him the endorsement, put the logos on the bike, wear your uniform, do a commercial.
Because
What do they
he's
know about
doing
him
is
training?
Extraordinary.
But still, they're not there when he's working out, training with his man when he's
but
getting it. So how
somebody
did,
has to know. It's somebody's job to know.
no, it's not. It's
That ain't
not.
nobody's job at
That's
Nike to
nobody
know.
in the endorsement company to know what he's doing in his workout. No,
man.
none of that. They don't know none of that. Like, oh, he's going in there. Oh, we know he's doing. They don't know none of that.
don't know.
We
Listen,
paying you to do this. Come do the commercial. Put this logo on your bike. Ride this. Do that. That's it. You go in and work out. No one is there from
You
Nike
think-
there watching
so
him work out.
100% you think no one at Nike knew?
No one knew. No one knew.
knew.
Listen. They not there with him working out. It's not like they're his agent to say that
Right,
they there
no, I
with
get
him
that.
working out to
But
say
I
they knew.
think Crizzo is right.
No.
Listen, man.
You know why?
If y'all
because
think-
I think you guys
Oh,
are
man.
big Nike. He's
Listen.
juicing. He's doing extraordinary things. Somebody knows, like, yo, he's juicing. They telling him.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Did Nike drop him?
Is Michael Jordan juicing?
I don't
As
know.
extraordinary as he was anybody thinking he was juicing?
You have great points. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Did you
You're
know?
right.
Did you not know Mark McGuire was juicing?
No,
As
I
big as
didn't-
he was?
Well, hold on.
Whoa.
Wait, excuse me. There was allegations, but at that time, we
Crap.
didn't know about him juicing because he got bigger.
Crap.
The whole thing
Crap,
was that
man.
it was working. Chris,
Crap,
when
man.
it first came out, when he first came out bigger, no one said, yo, he's juicing.
Who didn't say that? Who didn't say that? That dude looked like a mountain.
Yo, go look it up, Chris. Go look
Crap,
it up.
man. I'm a baseball
Go look
fan.
it up, man.
Yo, I'm
Please,
a baseball
man.
fan, man.
Please.
Y'all can say
When-
what y'all want, man. I'm a baseball
So-
fan,
so-
man. When I saw Mark McGuire, I said, oh, he's on the juice, yo. He was huge, man.
You ain't
The
no
dude was
cycling
huge.
fan. You didn't know Lance Armstrong was
That's
juicing.
why I
You
think
knew-
Crizzo
you
is
did
right.
not know that.
How you know Lance
No.
Armstrong? So how you know Lance Armstrong was?
I am not a cyclist fan.
Okay,
I
so
jumped
he
on the
didn't-
bandwave. You hear a guy that beat cancer and he's on his way to win 5, 6,
story.
7 the Tour de France. I'm locked in. I'm a sports guy.
Okay,
I'm
then.
not looking if he. I didn't know. I
you
didn't
thought he
even
was
care.
juicing?
Huh?
You thought he was juicing?
Who, Lance Armstrong?
Yeah.
No, he didn't look like he had any physical differences. Mark McGuire physically looked like he was juicing, man.
Sammy Sosa looked like he was juicing?
Yes.
No.
Yo, man,
Sammy
look-
Sosa looked like he was juicing.
Oh my gosh, man.
Sammy Sosa looked like he was juicing?
Neither one of you dudes knew what Sammy Sosa looked like when he first came into the league or when he
How
anything.
you know?
I'm
How
a
you
base-
know I know? How you know if I know what he look like, Chris? This is my eyes. I know what niggas look like. Hey, just like that time in the barbershop, right? We got a barbershop story.
Yo,
We
man.
sit in the front.
None of these
and
dudes watch
and
Sammy,
look.
so they know
Look,
nothing
Crap,
about
look,
the Cubs.
Crap, they was talking about football, right? You know, I ain't no football dude. And then, Chris usually with me, but I started popping shit. I'm popping shit about football, and I won like my first time betting with the papers and all that. And Chris is like, Mike, you don't know what you're talking about. Name one black quarterback. And I said Warren Moon, and then he just looked at me.
And I said, and
You know what I'm saying? Like,
tell him what I said.
that's
Tell him what I said after that.
Some craziness like
tell him
that.
what I said after that. I said, you know
I don't
what,
remember.
Mike, that was a good one. And the sun shines on the dog's ass every now and then too. So hey, it happens.
No.
I did say that. I did say that.
Yeah, but you was
Juicing?
wrong.
Yo,
He's
yo.
juicing?
No.
Juicing?
Go to
He's
Mark.
juicing?
Go to Mark McGuire as a Oakland A's. See, you know, you went to
What year?
88.
88.
88.
This is 98.
Nick,
This dude, 98.
Go to
98.
94.
Oh my God, 98. And you telling me this is 98. This is their playing 98. This is 98. You said 88.
Hey man.
Yo,
Hey,
come
man.
on. Sammy Sosa looked like he was juicing, to be honest. And they're playing it. Mark McGuire looked like he's juicing in this picture.
Hey man. I'm talking to two basketball dudes about baseball. They ain't never see Sammy Sosa when they was young. They ain't see Mark McGuire. I'm telling him 88. He's like 88. Yes, 88. When Mark McGuire was in the World Series. Where was you?
When was they juicing?
I don't know. He started juicing it. 90s? I don't know exactly when. But you,
You
can
said
see.
you know. You said you see it.
I just showed you a
said
picture
You
from
can
98.
see a physical difference
I just
in his
showed you
body,
a picture
man.
of
What
both
year?
of them
What
standing
year?
side by side. Dude, Sammy Sosa looked like he was juicing.
Not-
I just showed.
Kraft, you show me one pizza. Show me a
I
picture.
didn't show you a pizza.
Show me a
We not
picture.
eating
Show me a
pizza.
picture
We
of
not
Sammy
eating
Sosa.
We not
Show
eating
me a
pizza.
picture of Sammy
I thought he was
Sosa
eating pizza,
in his
that's why
early
he was
days,
waiting.
man. This guy's here,
Bones
man.
on.
They bugged me
Look
up,
at this.
man.
This is a picture from 98.
This guy's here.
Mark
Show me a picture.
McGuire and Sammy Sosa. Do that
Listen,
look like
man.
he's juicing? Sammy Sosa's in the blue. Do that look like he's juicing? Mark McGuire, look how big as he is.
Yeah, Marlon McGuire is not.
Huge. Sammy Sosa look like he's juicing. That's the same year they're
It's hard to
together.
tell, to be honest with me. But shit.
Look
He was
how
juicing
big.
at that time, that's kind of crazy.
Thank you.
They both was
They
juicing, man.
was juicing, but Sammy
His
Sosa.
arm look crazy though. Sammy Sosa's arm looks crazy.
It is, but he wasn't like Mark
Nah, son
McGuire.
looks crazy.
Mark McGuire.
These white guys is like.
He
Wait,
got
The back,
huge.
So-
the back
so you know he was
bonds- the back
juicing it,
bonds look
huh?
like he was juicing.
So you know he was juicing
No,
it.
I didn't know he was juicing.
The
I didn't
back
know he
bonds
was
look like he was
juicing.
juicing.
You just said he got huge. How did he get huge?
No, hold on. First of all, juicing wasn't big back then for everybody to know that they was juicing. When they first came out, you go look at the interview, they was like, oh, he was working out overseas. It wasn't until the test came out they found out it was actually juicing, that it wasn't working out. So no one came out when they came out and was like, oh, they juicing. It was
Wait,
like, oh, they
wait,
was working out hard over
So
the
you
summer.
did-
They got big.
So
This
you
is
didn't
the
wait,
whole report.
So you didn't know Barry Bonds was juicing either?
No. So you knew he was juicing. You was there when he was juicing. So you knew when he came out he was juicing.
Listen, man, when you see
You
Barry
see-
Bonds' figure,
oh
man.
my God.
When you see
You
his
see
figure,
what I'm saying?
man.
When you seen his figure, everybody in the beginning was like, oh, he worked out hard over the summer. It wasn't till later they found out that he was juicing. When he came out big, it wasn't as soon as they seen him, oh, he's juicing.
What happened, Chris?
Hey, man, listen.
Boss Don.
I saw
Boss
Barry
Don.
Bonds. I saw Barry Bonds when he became a 40-40 guy, man, and he didn't look like that, man. That's all I'm gonna say. When he was with the Pittsburgh
Boss
Pirates,
Don.
when he was with the Pittsburgh Pirates, he did not look like that, and everybody could tell. I ain't taking nothing
Boss-
from him, but listen, man, your physical body looked like you went from being a baseball player to a weightlifter.
Boss Don.
Yes, you did. And no one is
Boss
disputing
Don.
that. But no one, when
One
they came out that
person-
next year, automatically said
One
he's juicing.
person knew that Barry Bonds was juicing. Everybody didn't know.
All right.
His
He just-
man knew and took the charges that knew he was juicing. Everybody
did.
in Nike
Yo,
and all these
that
other
he
places
did.
did not
That I ain't gonna
know.
front.
No,
So
it-
they
it-
cannot
it-
say
I forgot what
that
thing
all
was.
these
So how
people
everybody
knew.
know?
Can't say that.
You
Can't
look
say
at him.
all
You
of
look
them
at him and say it now because
I
you know
s-
he's juicing. But when you first looked at him, no one used the word juicing. It
Yo,
was like,
Kraft.
oh, he worked out big. And it was later till the league got suspicious and started testing and going. And then you found out that he was juicing.
man, you
But in
right.
the beginning, it wasn't come out, oh, he's juicing.
You right.
Oh, he had a good summer. He was working out.
I don't know.
It didn't come out, oh, as soon as they seen him, oh, he's juicing.
All right, man, you right. He just got big. He
Yeah.
worked out.
I just know.
He got
I'm gonna
big.
say one thing, man. I know that Lance Armstrong disappointed a lot of kids with cancer.
Yes,
I do
he
know
did.
that part. He
Well,
disappointed those little kids.
Just like y'all say to me, how you know?
Because
How you
came
know?
out and said it.
Because
It
it's
came out.
disappointing. Because it's disappointing. If you had cancer and you like, oh, I could make it, I could beat it, and then this guy, it comes out that he's been juicing all this time. Guess what it's gonna do? It's gonna deflate your balloon because you're like, I gotta take something else
Okay,
in
all right.
to
So,
do this to beat cancer.
so now, what about the people who juice and don't win?
Huh?
Huh?
What about the people who juice and don't win?
What about that?
What about
What's your
them?
argument? What are you saying about it?
Are they not great? Are they?
No,
are they
they're
great?
not because nobody
They're not.
knows.
Nobody knows.
They didn't win nothing. What did they win?
Exactly. They made they were trash already.
But
Lance Armstrong
Chris,
is
what-
ill.
I don't understand. The loser that's juicing. What is
Why?
your point?
What did he juice
What's
for?
the
Like,
benefit of
what-
juicing
to
if
try
you're
to get
not
better?
not winning?
man.
Just because you wait, so you trying to think only Sammy Sosa and Mark McGuire was juicing that? There was plenty of other people juicing that wasn't successful. It wasn't just they was able to hit the ball further. That had nothing to do with their eye contact and that speed to be able to hit the contact. They was able to hit it further because of the juice. But there's plenty of people because they juice, and that don't mean they could see that ball and hit it like that.
Pretty much everybody that was juicing in baseball had good numbers, better numbers than they had.
How
the
you
year
know,
before.
Chris?
And they
You
had
don't know
better
everybody
numbers
that
'cause
was
they-
juicing.
Well, because
Chris.
of the report that came out
Chris.
that the people that were using HGH allegedly, is that better, Mike? Allegedly.
No,
Chris,
no,
they had better
no,
numbers.
not better.
Why? Because they was able to hit when they hit the ball, they was able to hit it further. But the juicing didn't give them the ability to see that ball coming in the perfect time and to hit it.
Oh, I'm with you.
All right, so that the
You gotta
juicing
have
is-
some skill. You gotta be ill, right?
That is
you gotta
why,
be good, right?
That's why just because a person juice doesn't mean he's going to be successful. That's the point that I'm making when you say, what about the juicing people that
And
don't
then guess
win?
what? Then Lance Armstrong and let me down then, cause he juiced and won. The rest of them niggas who juiced and lost, idiots. You idiots. Lance Armstrong's still the dude. I don't care what you're saying.
There's plenty of people that juice and they
did.
didn't win, but they're still successful. They're not on that market where they getting
Listen, man.
The
They're not
Super-
number one.
Right, they're not number one. They content being 4 or 5 because they still get that big dollars. They ain't number one, and they below the radar of attention.
I
so
need
they
to get my
continue
Ricky
juicing.
Bobby shirt, man. I need to wear it every episode. My Ricky Bobby shirt is, if you ain't first, you last. That's how Ricky Bobby roll, okay?
But if you cheating, you last too.
Your shirt should say if you ain't
So
first.
how come they
if
ain't
you
stripped the Patriots of their championships?
They was juicing.
Yeah.
They was cheating.
Yeah,
They was stealing people's plays. So bad
Talking
that
about
so bad.
juicing. We talking about juicing,
So
though.
bad that it's cheating. We talking about cheating.
Yeah, it's
period.
cheating.
Talking
It's
about
cheating.
juicing,
But we
man.
talking about juicing.
All right, man.
Talking about juicing, man.
Alright.
Not talking
You
about
still in the plays. You still have to go out and execute it. You still have to go out. You steal the play. I know what play you're gonna run. The player still has to be able to get to them spots and know all that at the same time. Juicing.
Yeah, but when you know it's coming, that's cheating.
Yeah, it's easier when you know
Come
it's
on,
coming.
man. You
yes.
know it's coming.
But you got to still get to them spots.
Yo, even if to know what you're gonna what your play is gonna be next, crap, when you call it, compared to and here's my terminology.
give you a perfect example.
No, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. You said that the people who juice, if they don't win, they trying to get to the next level, right?
They juice. That don't mean
do.
because you juicing you're gonna be successful just because you're juicing.
This is why the cheating with the Patriots is worse. I know what's coming, so I can stop you because I got a play in my playbook to stop you every time.
Yes, but do you know when that play is coming?
Yeah, they know.
How do you know when that play is coming?
Cause they done stole the signs. They done stole
You
everything.
got the book, yeah, but you don't know when the play's coming. How do you know they ain't switch up the calls? Football,
Kraft.
they changing calls every week. They say it
Kraft,
every
man.
week. They change it. So how do they know?
Kraft, man. You play against these dudes. They got so many different plays, a certain form, a certain line. Listen. Hey, you can think what you want. There's certain lineups that offensive line setups and defensive line setup. They know this. When they got these dudes here, is a guy, middle linebacker, safety. They see what lineup is. They know what play to call. They know exactly what to say. They know where to put their players at because they know what play is coming. But they done looked over it. This is all about your playbook, and I mean not your playbook, going over your scouting report when you're looking at the other team. Certain teams run certain things, like you said. You still got to stop them. You ain't gonna be able to stop them all the time, so you still got to stop them. But it's a whole lot easier when you know it's coming.
Yes, it is. It is. But you still got to stop. You're done with the juice. No
Juice
juicing,
up.
no good. Lance, I don't care what you did for cancer. Juicing was no good.
Man,
All right? I don't
Lance,
care.
I do care what he did for cancer,
Man,
but he's a cheater. He's a
they,
big fat
listen,
cheater.
they got their money and they did that already, but listen, it wasn't right.
ain't nobody giving it back.
No, they're not going to give it back, and I wouldn't give it back.
So San Diego Chargers wide receiver Mike Williams filed a trademark for the phrase, what did he say?
Whole lot.
Whole lotta.
Whole lot.
Whole lotta. I thought that was funny, man.
That motherfucker telling a whole lot of lies. That's what he's doing.
He trying to get a
Talking about
whole
a
lot of
whole
money.
lot of-
A whole
Alright.
lot.
Yeah, he definitely
Where
trying to
Where's
get
it
paid.
from, though?
Talking
I mean,
a whole lot of
what's the whole lot behind it? He just figured a word.
Maybe he said it first. I don't know. But I could remember being a kid saying a whole lot.
Another Ray J.
Right?
Another Ray J.
He did
Another
it first.
Ray J.
He hit it first. Hey, it is what it
Said
is.
it first.
On more sports business, Japanese pro tennis star Naomi Osaka, I hope I'm saying that right, became
Osaka.
became the world's highest female athlete last year, banking $37.4 million in prize money last year, surpassing the great, and I say it again, the great Serena Williams by only $1.4 million. And but she did great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't complain about that, man. That was good shit for her. She did a great year. Magic Johnson is they offering $100 million in loans to minority-owned businesses left out of the PPP loans. In case you wonder what the PPP loans is, it is the Paycheck Protection Program. You heard? So
Good
Magic
job,
trying to look out for the black communities. Mike, you shaking your head. What's up? You ain't feeling that?
Nah, I'm feeling.
Okay, he kind of what's
He let the people. He looking out for the brothers and sisters that got left out.
Yeah,
I don't mean just black people. I'm just saying the people. It's really black people though, because that's what he's about.
Right.
That got left out. They couldn't get no money. Like us, barbers, we getting left out of, getting money to keep our businesses, small businesses running. It's a rip off. The government, your man 45 is giving everybody, all the big companies money, and it's supposed to be for small businesses. And here
As
come
you
Magic
call him-
Johnson with that killer smile to the
As
rescue.
you call him, 45? Clack, clack. 45. I like that.
Right.
Yo, 45. What up?
The killer.
Man.
All right, y'all. This is another episode of Choppin It Up Sports, man.
Yeah.
We always go out with a good word, man. Mike, you give the good word there. You never give the good word first, man.
I never get a good word first.
No,
Cause I
you-
get to say barber out. That's why.
Because you get to say
y'all
Bob out.
dubbed me that.
I got the
Y'all
good
dubbed me.
word
You
of the
snatched
day.
it away
I think
from
the good
me.
word.
Please like
Just like
and
that. I ain't
subscribe to the
doping.
YouTube
I'm not
channel.
doping. So now I'm doping.
Yeah,
And you gonna
look,
snatch
this
you gonna
sound
snatch it
like
away
he
from me?
doping. Look at him.
You gonna
Look at him,
snatch
y'all. Look at him.
Bob
Look at
out
him go
from me?
off. Look at him go off.
Yes,
Yo.
he
Look at
is.
him. Look at
Wow.
him. Look at him
Fans
go
are looking
off,
at you
yo.
right now.
Wow.
People are
Look
like,
at him
what
go
is
off,
going
yo.
on here?
That's
I'm
the
not
best.
doping. I'm not doping. It's not dope. It's not dope.
You need to be doping,
I
man.
made that up. I
I'm
made
not
that up.
doping.
You drinking.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
What's
say.
Go ahead,
Go ahead.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
You want me to go? You wanna go?
Yeah, go.
I'm just gonna say, mental illness is real, and let's be careful. You know, all these years you see people that, you know, I don't want to say this, but you know, some of the guys that we know to school, they went to special ed, but they was kind of bugged out. You didn't know, but they had mental issues.
They was on a
You
short
don't know where
bus?
it's coming from.
It was on a
I
short
didn't
bus?
say that. No, they wasn't. They was walking to school like us.
Because they
But-
lived in the neighborhood. But if they didn't live in the neighborhood, they'd been on a short bus, right?
No.
No?
I'm just saying, mental illness is real. Try to take it easy. When you see people kind of bugging out, you never know what's going on in their head, man. That stuff is real, man.
Mental illness is definitely real. I'm just playing around. Sorry.
Yeah, don't play with mental illness. I was a mental health worker for 15 years.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
We're
forget to
gonna
like,
talk about the
subscribe to
Yeah,
the channel.
My good note is
Keep doping so you can
Keep going.
always
cheat.
Crab hit you with the side eye too.
Yo, look, man. Let me tell you something, man.
Cheat long as you can get successful and help a big company like
Right,
cancer
long
or
as you can
something.
make it,
Long as you can
cheat.
cheat and help somebody out, it's okay according to Chris
Jesus will
360.
prosper.
Listen, as long as you're helping cancer, you're helping the cause, the AIDS,
Yeah.
not your
Now,
own pockets, not your own accolades.
If you out here
That's not
helping
what I'm saying.
COVID, it's no good to cheat. You know what I mean? You got to be out here helping something big to cheat.
Word. If you ain't helping COVID,
What about the people that I ain't even getting into
What?
it? No cheating, yo.
no cheating.
No cheating.
Word. No cheating.
No cheating.
Listen, man. Cheaters never win, and losers never. Whatever that's saying. What's the saying? Cheaters never win.
Cheaters never prosper.
Yeah.
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 Well, that's a goddamn
And
lie.
Seb
That's a
Lambs-
damn
Seb
lie
Lambs-
because the Patriots have 6 rings, and I'm out on that note. Cheaters never prosper. That's a damn lie.
They didn't cheat on 6.
Yes, they did. Every last one. Every last one they cheated.
Another one.
Except for the 2 they lost to the Giants. We out on that note, mother.
We out.